Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all okay, and today I want to talk to you about my birthmark. So this is why I haven't worn any makeup in this video, and I thought I'd rather talk about it but show you what it is at the same time. So yeah, let's get into the video. To begin with, as you can tell, I've got my birthmark on the left hand side of my cheek and it's basically everywhere. And I've got it a bit below here, and some of it is on my top lip as well, and it is also called a port wine stain. I have been having treatment at Great Ormond Street from the age of 1, I would say, and I would have it every 6 months. From then on I've had it probably every 6 months apart from the odd year where I've only had it once. And what they have done is like laser treatment, and from the age of 1 they have slowly been increasing the amount, the intensity of it. So they have slowly been increasing the intensity of the laser, the pulse laser, to do a higher intensity around here, like the beam, because it's the cheek, whereas it would probably have a lower intensity around my lip and where the chin is. I have had it under general anaesthetic for the last 3 years, and when I was younger, but then I think for a period of time I had it under local where they put numbing cream on. To be honest, I didn't, even with numbing cream, it didn't really hurt that much. It was just like a few little pricks, but because I have like a cold spray as well, it didn't really hurt. But the good thing about having it under general is that because you'll sleep, it's literally done under 10 minutes. And also, because after the numbing cream your face feels really fat, whereas at least with general anaesthetic you just wake up and it's okay, like it doesn't really burn or anything. And the aftercare treatment for my laser treatment wasn't too bad. I wasn't allowed to play sports for about 3 weeks, which was really annoying because I do enjoy sports, but sometimes they did say as long as if it's not swimming, that's okay, you can play after 2 weeks. You would have to make sure you're not in the sun, and that's really important, because I remember once I was in the sun and you get like really bad bruises, you get loads of marks as well, so you need to be careful. But they give you like sun, really high coverage sun cream, like sun lotion, which really did help. And that's it, you just have to be careful for a few weeks. But then after that, you should probably hopefully see a small difference. So before, when I was younger, it was really red, like it was very high pigmented, and slowly over the years, and I am 16, it's gone less pigmented, like the colour is more pinky. And if I show you, so this is it right now, but before, when I was younger, it was really red. So there is still quite red, but it has gone down. But over here, there's not much here, and it did used to be a bit red here, and it has gone. Now that I have turned 16, I've had to move from Great Ormond Street, so I'm not allowed to have any treatment from then on. And the doctor has moved me to a new hospital. However, I do now have a choice. Even before I did have a choice, but now I have a choice of whether I do want to carry on or not. But if I'm honest, I don't think I will, because I am happy with how I am. Like, I've had it for 16 years, it's who I am, I'm unique with it. And to be honest, I like having that because I don't want to get rid of something that's been a part of me since birth. So I probably will not have that many treatments, but the doctor did say a few more would be good, because to prevent the growth from it underneath, because I'm still at that age, I'm still at the point where it could be growing and could go back to it being darker. So she said maybe in the next few years or something you might want to have 1 or 2 more just to prevent the growth to stop. So I probably will do that, but to be honest, right now I'm okay with not having it. And I also wanted to talk about like how I've dealt with having a birthmark, and maybe to help others, and what I use to help cover up. So from an early age, to be honest, because I've stayed at the whole same primary school, and because everyone there luckily was really kind, like I got along with everyone was so nice, and no one made fun of it, if I'm honest. Like, there would obviously be at the beginning people asking me what is it, but then everyone just knew what it was, and because I did go to a very small school, it was okay. But going to high school was quite hard, if I'm honest. So in year 7, I remember I was dreading it. I was so scared. I was like, oh my god, I don't want to go. But it was actually not too bad because everyone there, no, and especially in my year, and our schools are quite big, no one really made fun of it in year 7 because we were all still quite young. People still did ask questions, but I still told, like, I told them as a person, they were like, oh, okay, they weren't really like, oh, it looks really bad. But then in year 8 and year 9 is when other years would start saying something, whether it was probably the year above and the year above that, I think, so when I was in year 8, year 10 and 11, or year 9 even, they would say stuff, so they would make the odd comment or two, but if I'm honest, it did hit me at first, but then I just left it. It doesn't really hit me, if I'm honest, because it's their opinion, so what, I know I'm okay with it. I've got my true friends, I've got the best friends ever. I know that it's who I am. I can't change it, but I like it as part of me, so that's what I've got to remember. And for those people who are younger than me and who've got a birthmark, my biggest advice is don't care what people think. At the end of the day, their opinion doesn't matter, and if I'm honest, after year 11 you're not even going to probably speak to them again. They've moved on, you're going to move on. It's literally, probably not going to talk to them anyway. And to help cover this up, I use camouflage makeup that I got from my doctor, and I got it in year 7, but I didn't use any of that because she did give me loads of different ones to put different places. I just couldn't be bothered for that. I was happy with it. But when I did get into makeup, which was around year 8, year 9, I just used normal foundation, but I felt like the coverage wasn't so good. So I didn't really like using it. So I use like MAC powder, a Rimmel foundation, and just other bits and bobs. But then I realised, oh, I had the thing from the doctor. And instead of me using all the different ones, I just tested them out and I used the big one that I found that worked best for me. So yeah, it's a cream, and it is by Dermacolor. So, and I've got the shade D18, but there are so many different shades. And it is in this box. So this is a new one that I received. It's just like that, and it is amazing. Like, if there's any product in the world for makeup that I would say you should buy, it is this one. It's literally, like, I personally think it helps cover up my birthmark, and I do feel more confident with it. Even though I do I wear no makeup to school, having that still, like, I really like it, especially for parties or family events or going out with friends. I do tend to use this, but the good thing about this is it's not damaging because it's quite creamy as well, so it doesn't feel dry on my face. It's easy to apply with a beauty blender. It stays on for quite a while as well. When I use powder, it sticks onto it quite well, so it just works really well for me. So the doctor gives this to me when I need it, but they last for ages. Like, when I tested it out in year 9, it was the one from year 7, but I did get a new one because I just wanted a fresh one. But yeah, I can get it all the way. I don't really know how long, but they did say I can just ask them when I would need it, but they last for ages. Like, it doesn't seem a lot, but because you're only dabbing it with a beauty blender, you're not using quite a lot compared to like a liquid foundation, which is really good. And then they do other ones as well, like concealer, powders and stuff like that, but I prefer just using this and using my own powder and other products, like my Collection Perfection concealer, which is what I really like. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about my birthmark, and yeah, just to let you all know what I use and how I've dealt with it, because maybe you never know, it could help. I hope it helps one of you, or maybe quite a few of you, and just for confidence as well. Like, at the end of the day, you just got to remember that no one else's opinion about you, your face, your body doesn't matter. As long as you're happy, you've got your friends and family around you, that's all that matters. Like, I know the people that have said comments to me in the past, I don't ever talk to them again. I'm in year 11, so I'm leaving them, they're going to different schools, so it doesn't you just got to move on, I guess. But I do have to admit, when people do ask you, it can be quite hard, but you just got to remember it's who you are. Like, everyone's got something unique about you, and I guess having a birthmark is unique, and yeah, you just got to embrace it, if I'm honest. Like, I'm happy with it. If people were like, oh, do you ever wish you didn't have it? I'd be like, no, I really like having it. and it's just unique. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if there are any more questions about my treatment, the product I use, and like any questions about my what the comments have said, how I've dealt, like other bits and bobs about it, just let me know in the comments below, and I would love to reply to them and help. And also leave suggestions about other videos I can do, because I would love to do more. Maybe I can do a makeup tutorial featuring this and my other products I use. I'd love to do that. So thank you, bye.